I think it's a mixture of all of it, really. This whole social structure is fractured without the guidance of parents and protection of parents. Many of our young girls are left vulnerable. Many of our kids, unfortunately, are abused because there's no real protection for them from either from a school because school's too far. The grannies are so old and they can't really protect their kids. South Africa, the epicenter of the AIDS pandemic in the world, and KwaZulu-Natal is the highest in South Africa, and many of it's just passed down from parent to child. Again, because of the stigma that carries, how pregnant women don't want to go and reveal that they have HIV, and that it's just a cycle that keeps going.
Yeah.
And also something that's become rife is what we call these sugar daddies. Because our young girls are living in poverty, there's a rise of sugar daddies where these older men would offer these young girls either money or cell phone or airtime. And these guys, many of them that are HIV, so it just keeps going on and on.
And so tell me, I know you've got your block building project going on, and I was fascinated when I came over and said to the lady who got the first house, what's the best thing about having a house? She said having a lock on the door was the most important thing for her to be able to be safe.
Mama Lobolani I think she's the oldest. Community lady said she should get a house first. She lives in a kitchen of a rondavel and the door doesn't lock. So she just shares a space in a community kitchen. She's been living in fear for years that somebody will come through and either rob her or harm her. And so when her house was built, like you said, we were excited, but for her just to say, I'm so glad I have a key to lock my door. And for us, it sounded so simple, but for her, it was just a change of life.
We're talking today because we're trying to raise some more money for you guys, and we've actually got a match funder, so everything that is given in this week will be doubled. Can you just tell us what impact will that make to you guys?
Money on the table will allow a family to have a roof over their head. And many of our grannies are, they live in these houses that are really dilapidated with 7, 8, 9, 10 grandkids, because there's no parents for those kids. So this is, life changing and not just adding on value to their lives.